Hi, I'm Lindsey Sauerhaft.
And I'm Sarah Pellis.
And this has been there, done that.
Halloween edition.
Yeah, this is our spooky season episode, so in honor of it, we've dressed up. I'm in a bumblebee costume, and
I don't know what I am. I had a blonde wig and
Sarah's
glasses.
a celebrity who just got canceled, trying to be incognito.
Yes.
She's in a blonde wig and glasses.
Cancel culture vibes here.
It's kind of, the wig is kind of giving, what's her face from Hannah Montana? Lola.
Later, I'm Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana's, no, not Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana's sidekick who wore those weird wigs.
Lola, yeah.
Lily Lola. Yeah, that's what it's giving.
So Lindsay, how's your week been?
My week's been horrible.
Tell me a little bit about it in your bee costume, because
horrible.
it's hilarious when I'm looking at you right
first of all, when I was walking here, I didn't even tell you this, a bug flew into my eye.
Oh, they just knew you.
And I
wear a
started
bug
spitting.
costume.
I don't know why, I started spitting. Like, you know when a bug flies into your mouth and you go like, I started doing that, but it was in my eye, so I was like slapping my face and like spitting, and everyone was staring at me like I was literally on crack.
I've been stung by a bee multiple times before, so this is
Stung by a bee? It was a bug in my eye. There was no evidence.
Issues,
there was no evidence. But yeah, so I also went to this thing called Phonathon, which is like, for Thon, we raise money for pediatric cancer, and Phonathon is we basically make a bunch of calls to like get people to donate. And I thought they were gonna provide
and
the
I heard
phones.
about this too.
I thought they were gonna provide the phones. I thought it was gonna be like an old-timey vibe setup with like landlines around the table. It simply was not. I walked in there
it's 2022.
I walked in there with 3% battery and a smile on my face, and things didn't exactly go to plan. I made about 27 calls and raised about $16. So things are going okay. And I also did really bad on a midterm. But you know what they say, C's get degrees.
I guess so. I did not have a phone-a-thon this week, but I was very busy.
How was your week?
We had to cover a whole protest on Monday at the Collegian.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
I was in the office typing away and doing crazy stuff.
That was a roughy toughie. For those of you who don't know, the Proud Boys came. We weren't very proud.
Personally, us, we weren't proud.
Yeah.
So Lindsay, any costumes from when you were a kid that you wore that you like love or embarrassed about? Like I could name a few for myself.
I don't know if I'm in love with any of my costumes.
Like, what do you think about Halloween?
I love Halloween, but I wasn't ready for the change in culture from like high school Halloween to like college Halloween. Yeah. Like I was trick-or-treating sophomore year of high school. Like, was it weird? Yeah. Did it ever be like, that. Lindsay, stop trick-or-treating.
I trick-or-treated till senior year of high school.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really
so fun. Yeah.
And then Halloween is like, also it's cold. we wear essentially ace bandages as tops, and then we go out in the freezing cold and just.
Any memorable costumes for you? Cause
I was a whoopee cushion one year.
Oh, that's fun.
It was a good time because I was like, I really wanted to go for it. So I essentially, like, we saved my trash in my house for like a week and a half. And like, we took out the stuff that like, wouldn't smell, like cans and stuff. Yeah. And I taped the trash bags to myself under my whoopee cushion costume. So I had like girth walking around. And like, I was like a whoopee cushion inflated. Because I didn't want to be a deflated whoopee cushion because that's just stupid and everyone would have pointed and laughed. But I was an inflated whoopee cushion, so everyone was like, she's so cool. Like, she's actually
so
the coolest.
Cool.
Yeah.
Coolest girl in school.
I was the coolest girl in school.
I was not cool with my Halloween costumes. I was actually really weird. I was a mime when I was 10 years old. Do you know what a mime is?
Yeah, I know what a mime is.
I had a sparkly beret, and I was going like this.
You're so creepy, Sarah. That is so creepy. That's really weird. What made you want to be a mime? That's like
so
really
when I thought they were so cool, and I really liked French and like French culture. So I was really into being a mime.
Actually, what? Like
I've also had some other weird ones. I was an alien once.
Okay, that's not that weird.
I had like a wig like this that was pink, and I was walking down like the street as an alien. Mime is kind of weird though.
Mime is really it's not kind of. It's really weird, and it's actually like really creepy. And
I'm trying to think what else I've been. I've been Katniss Everdeen. Oh,
I see that for you. I was one year. My friend group in high school was 7 people, so I wanted us to be the 7 dwarves because I was like, that's perfect. Yeah, but they didn't want to do that. They wanted to be like slutty military people. Yeah. So instead of me being normal and being a slutty military person with them, I was all 7 dwarves, and we went to the party with me as all 7 dwarves. And them as slutty military people. I still took the pictures.
One time I reenacted the 3 wise men from the birth of Jesus, and I was all 3 wise men. If that makes any sense.
I don't think I want to be friends with you anymore. actually horrific. You played all 3 parts. Uh-huh. It was a one-man show of what? Jesus.
Well, my brother was like a child, so he was like Jesus. And
okay.
And our other friends.
Who did you perform for? Did you
my like mom and aunt, you know, like every kind of like kid's dream.
Wait, so that was your like you were like I want to do this. No one.
This was around Christmas time. I'm sweating.
No, but your parents didn't make you do this.
No, I did this myself.
It was one of these like mom and dad. Like I made a show.
Yes, I was that kid.
That's really weird and embarrassing, Sarah. That you could not waterboard that information out of me.
Yeah. So I'm just really embarrassing myself and telling the world about myself here. What else have I done? I've done some weird things.
I feel like those were all weird things. Like, none of those are normal.
Yeah, nothing I do is normal, so it's okay.
I was Sleeping Beauty one year, and I thought I absolutely served the house.
I was Sharpay Evans from High School Musical.
I love Sharpay, but I thought I served the house down, and the back of my skirt was tucked into my underwear for the entire elementary school Halloween parade.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, when I was Sharpay, I had a Halloween birthday party. It was really fun. Because my birthday's in October, so we had a Halloween birthday party on Sharpay. Growing up and maturing is realizing that Sharpay wasn't the villain. She wasn't the villain. It was, what's her name? Gabriella. It was Gabriella all along. Sharpay busted her ass to get into wherever she got into for college. And Vanessa sang one subpar song and took her spot. I'm sorry, who? I know. Sorry, why? Oh, Lord. So, getting into it, from kids to now, I've never done anything more embarrassing in my life besides when I was a kid, but I've had pretty good costumes ever since. Oh, like costumes now. Well, high school costumes, I feel like I kind of just put ears on and like black, like it wasn't. Every year I wanted to be life-size Barney for Halloween, like in the full plush. You think I had weird ideas. In the full plush suit, but it's like $85 everywhere, even from... We should make a GoFundMe for this so you can have this costume. Even from Daddy Bezos, it's like $85 for a Barney costume. And that's just unacceptable. Like, I won't accept that. I haven't accepted it. So now instead I'm a Bumblebee. I know, I love that, though. It's close enough to Barney, though. I feel like the Bumblebee isn't that close to Barney. Any costumes in college that you wish you've worn? I mean, we're seniors now. We have time. I don't know what have I done in the past? I don't know. Freshman year, I really half-assed it. I was like a angel. I wore like white leggings and a white top and just the angel thing. And then I did something else. Yeah, that's also overdone. The angel? Yes. Yeah, angel is top 10 most done costumes. Angel Devil, classics. Well, Slutty Angel, Slutty Devil. Yes. So it's like white bra versus red bra. Yeah. And I mean, serve. What else is overdone? Oh, the, like, NASCAR onesies. Yeah. Oh, my God. I think those are... Cops. Firefighter. Mm-hmm. But I actually have not... I've seen that a lot. Really? Mm-hmm. I saw Hitler on sophomore year. Which, depending on who you are, might be a good Jewish, costume. By the way. Lindsey is Jewish, by the way, and... Oh, my God. Yeah. What? He was all alone, too. Yeah. Here on this campus? Yeah. Oh my God. Well, we were off campus, but okay. We were downtown. That's awful. That's horrible. Why would you dress up as someone like that? I don't know. And he was like saluting down the street. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. You can't see it past these, but I'm like shocked right now. What? Yeah. You know? Okay. Any other bad costumes besides that, maybe? Any other bad No, I mean, like, everyone has a wardrobe malfunction now and again, but I feel like a boob here and there is normal for girls on Halloween. Yeah. Last year I was a pirate, and that almost happened a bunch. Last year, we totally forgot. Last year, I was Peter Pan, Sarah was Captain Hook, our friend was Tinkerbell, and then our other friend was Peter Pan's shadow, and she followed me around last night, and we, like, mimicked the same body. We did. Like, it was so fun. You were jumping on couch. You were running on... I think it was Morgan's apartment. I barely knew her, and you were running on her couch. Yeah, and then I went down in the laundry room, and I jumped on all the washing machines and pretended to fly around. Because you were Peter Pan. Because I was Peter Pan. It would have been stupid if I wasn't dressed up as Peter Pan. Yeah, and everybody... There was, like, 10 girls that showed up to that party in pirates' costumes as well. Yeah, but they weren't part of it. They weren't part of the crew. They weren't part of
the pirate crew. Yeah, I do.
Last year, though, no, this was 2 years ago, by the way, the pirate thing. Last year, we were all Mario Kart characters.
Oh, yeah. I really... Everyone was annoyed with me because I'm not a good, like, get-on-topper.
There you go.
I'm not a good get-on-topper of, like, doing things, so I really ordered absolutely nothing for the costume.
We did all the work for you.
Anna did.
And this year, too. But we'll get into that.
What? But last year, essentially, I just wore a green shirt, like a tank top, and then the rest of my costume was one green t-shirt. My friend Anna cut it in like 3 pieces. I wore the bottom as a skirt, I wore the top as like a scarf, and then they made the rest into a tail, and I was Yoshi. And you know what? I absolutely killed it. Absolutely crushed it.
I was Luigi. Pretty easy costume. Sparkly top. White shirt. And
it was a good time. We took a picture, though, that night that is actually cursed, and I never want to see it again, and now it's hanging on our wall.
I like that picture.
I hate that photo. I hate that photo.
I have that photo, like, framed. Bella framed it for me.
I know, she framed it for you. I'm like, burn that photo.
I like that photo.
I hate that photo.
I was also, I don't know what else I did last year, but I was a cat one night. That was fun.
Oh, yeah, you were.
I was a vampire. I showed up to in like leather and stuff. That was fun.
Oh yeah.
This year though, this is gonna be really fun. For Thursday night, I'm going to be. Have you ever heard of Pretty Woman the movie?
I watched about 40 minutes of that, and I was so bored that I couldn't finish it.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'm gonna be Julia Roberts in that. I'm not as pretty as Julia Roberts, but
Question.
I'm gonna use this. Yeah.
Isn't she a hooker in that movie?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just checking. To each their own.
She is, and that's facts, everybody.
Okay.
That's Thursday.
So you're dressing up as a hooker?
No. Yes, but
okay.
This is what the blonde wig is for.
Okay.
Friday, we're all being members of Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. Ask me what I got. Go ahead. Ask me what I got.
Let me ask.
Tweedledum.
You got Tweedledum.
Tweedledum. So our friends are being Alice, the Queen of Hearts, the Cheshire Cat.
And I'm the Mad Hatter.
And then our other friends being the Bunny. And then me and my friend are being Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Actually, she was super nice and let me be Tweedledee, though, so... Take it back, I'm not Tweedledum.
She did say, you sent us a picture earlier.
Yeah,
this
Tweedledum. Yeah, so...
You get more Tweedledum energy, Okay. I'm wearing a bee costume.
I'm sending a letter to corporate, who's ever in charge of our friend group, for how I end up with these costumes.
I don't know. This is hilarious what you're wearing right now, though. So, on Saturday, we're doing Care Bears.
Yeah.
You are... What bear are you?
I'm Bedtime Bear, because I'm quite tired and sleepy. That bear was actually assigned to me. Everyone else got to choose their Care Bears.
But yours
and
was
everyone
assigned.
said that if Lindsay is anything but Bedtime Bear, there's no justice in the world, so...
I am Cheer Bear, with a little rainbow on it.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
It'll be cute. We're gonna be freezing, but we're gonna be freezing anyway.
It barely fits me, but it works. Monday, I have a witch costume ready to go, because that's Halloween.
Okay.
I know you have other things.
Yeah, I have this bee costume, which I really think is the showstopper, so I'm deciding whether I want to break it out as, like, a finale on actual Halloween, because I'm just absolutely gonna have to fight men off in this, like...
You're definitely no.
And then I'm being one of the friggin' Tweedles for Alice, and then...
The bear.
Then Bedtime Bear, and then I'm just being a hippie. Very basic.
I'm always a hippie, though.
I've never actually been a hippie.
Really?
For Halloween, and I've always wanted to be, because I always think they look good. So I got, like, a little sleeveless vest with, like, fringes. Okay. It was, like, $6 from Daddy Bezos. But it's supposed to be hippie, but I just know I'm going to want to wear it unironically after Halloween is over.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. It's getting added to the wardrobe. All the hippie accessories, except for the headband, like the straight cross headband, I'm going to wear them unironically.
Oh, I bet you will.
Yeah.
That gives you vibes.
That gives me vibes.
Oh, my God. So, the end of the podcast today, I asked some people some questions. Actually did.
This is news to me.
She did not hear that. So we got questions from people.
What's your least favorite Halloween costume?
Oh, mine?
That you've ever seen?
I've ever seen. I've seen someone dress up as a refrigerator.
Oh my God, I love that. Did he open? Were they able to open, like, the door?
Yeah, but I was not into it. So, no. It's cool, but I wasn't into it, though. I asked some questions to our friend group to end off the podcast.
I'm, like, nervous.
Is it better how much smoked salmon is better than been there, done that?
No, because I'm actually done with them.
Or shouting out smoked salmon, they're a podcast.
They're not a podcast. They're not a podcast. We told 2 of our friends that we were doing this podcast, and then about once a week for like 10 seconds, they give us this podcast called Smoked Salmon, which is actually the worst thing I've ever heard. And I know about this because I never checked the group chat until a few days ago.
Yes, and now you hear about it, and now we're shouting them out.
We're not shouting them out. We're actually trashing them. You can shout them out. I'm trashing them.
And an actual question from our friend Anna: what is your biggest fear?
What?
We're gonna answer this.
That's not Halloween themed.
It is fear.
What is my biggest fear? My biggest fear is birds.
Are you really?
Yes.
Are you afraid of birds?
I
think we talked about this before.
I'm definitely afraid of birds.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
I got bit by a bird.
You got when?
I got bit by a parrot when I was younger. Or it might have been a parakeet or something. I don't know.
Why were you bit by a parrot?
I was in this place called Bird Jungle. It was right next to like the pizza place back home. It shared a strip mall with Bird Jungle, so we'd always go to Bird Jungle after we got pizza. And like you could because the birds would talk to you. Also, we don't talk about the fact enough that birds can literally talk. Like we have talking animals. I feel like everyone just stays calm about that, but like I'm not calm about it. Like birds literally speak. They speak human words, and nobody talks about it. And it freaks me out. But those people who are like, birds are the government, they're robots, they sit on phone lines and they charge. No, I'm not you. I'm not with you, and I'm not with your movement. But I am with the I hate birds movement. But anyways, I went to Bird Jungle, got bit by a parakeet that I was holding, bit through my sweater, broke my skin, and I had to go to the hospital and get special anti-bird, like, rabies antibiotics. I was young, so that was a core memory. I'm literally, when I go into the city, or New York City, the pigeons, oh god, I hate the pigeons.
They're disgusting though. I know. I've seen the New York pigeons.
They're just like they're so bold. Like I wish I had the confidence of a New York City pigeon. I would solve all the problems in my life. But like they are so bold. They'll be taking food like right off your plate. Indoors in a restaurant. They do not care.
Yeah, that's true. I've been there, done that. But
been there, done that. Yeah. What is your biggest fear, Sarah?
So I don't mind the ocean or swimming or anything, but I have a big fear of drowning.
But I feel like you can control that.
Sometimes, but I'm afraid of like currents that will take me under and like I'm gonna die.
Did you ever see Jaws?
And someone pushing me down? No, I've never seen Jaws that reason.
I've never seen Jaws either because my dad said after he saw it, he didn't go in the ocean for a year.
Yeah, no, and I don't mind. I love the ocean. I love going in the ocean. I'm just afraid I'm gonna get swept under and die.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of time. Like I'm 21 now. I can't have a year where I'm not in the ocean. Like maybe when I'm 80.
Yeah,
I don't have that kind of time right now.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's our podcast today.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed.
Everybody have a happy Halloween.
Happy spooky season.
Happy Halloween weekend, Penn State.
Yeah. And this has been there, done that.